What's up, Brickmaniacs? Dylan here for Volume 3 of the Quarantine Chronicles, just letting you know everything we have going on at Brickmania this weekend. So, a couple of cool things going on. First things first, we're going to hear from Landon and Dan during this episode. Dan is still holed up at the HQ, so he'll talk a little bit about some of the cool restocks we have, as well as the fact that we're still shipping orders from the customer service area. And then we're going to hear from Lando about the return of the randos, which I know a lot of people have been really excited for. So those are up on the site right now. You can go grab yours, but remember, super limited quantity on those as well. Okay, so here's a look at everything we have going on this weekend. First of all, 15% off everything with promo code auction through Sunday night. That's in honor of our display model auction that's going on our eBay sellers page right now. Along with that, the G532 truck and the Long Tom restock pre-orders are up and live and ready for you to take advantage of on brickmania.com for 15% off. We also have buy two, get the third free on all muzzle brakes. And then we have buy five, get the six free on UV printed accessories. Along with that, we also have Lando's Randos. And then once again, that display model auction is closing up on Sunday night. So enough from me. Let's turn it over to the other guys. We're going to start off with Landon and hear from him as he talks a little bit about his Randos horde.
Hey Brickmaniacs, check out what we got here. I got a bunch of Lando's Randos made by yours truly. This is my latest batch that I put together late into the night last night, and I'll be delivering these to customer service shortly. Let's just go over quick some different things in this one. We got some nice full production minifigures. Maybe it's just some different head loadouts. I got those obviously those nice rubber gloves on them, keeping them safe during the quarantine. So these are all numbered and signed. Let's check out some more ones. Let's see. I threw in some emojis in here, and you might be able to see that. I found a bunch in the overstock bin in the back room, so I figured I'd throw them in here. Another thing that's really unique about this one is that there are more perfect caliber weapons in this pack than we've had in any of the randos before. So if you like those perfect calibers, you are in luck here. So a lot of them are test prints. Just some registration prints, and yeah, there's a huge variety here. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying them. This is the latest horde of Lando's Randos. Thanks.
Awesome. Very cool to hear from Lando. That Randos project has been awesome, and especially with the addition of these backstories and fun stuff that he likes to talk about with them. They're just a really cool product. Now we're going to hear from Dan, though, because he's still holed up at the Brickmania HQ, and he's got a little bit of announcement about some shipping stuff, as well as our restocks.
Hey, good morning, Brickmaniacs. I'm up a little early. Me and Holly are up early. Had a hard time sleeping. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's first week of the official shutdown. It's pretty much going to be coming to an end today. We still have another week. I'm here at the Brickmania office. That's Holly, my trusty helper. She says, "What are you doing up early? Why don't you feed me?" So I don't know if you heard her. But okay, so just want to give you an update what's going on. So at Brickmania, orders are still going on. Just want to make sure everybody knows that I'm here. We have our customer service team working remotely. If you call, you'll get one of our team members, or you'll get an email response from our team members. It may not be me. I know people are disappointed that I'm not answering the phone, but honestly, I have too much stuff to do right now that I'm only answering essential phone calls. So just trying to keep things rolling along. We do have a bunch of pre-orders, pre-sale things going out. We do want to make sure that people know that we are planning on continuing production. Our workers are working from home wherever possible. We're sending out parts that get done. Right now, things are more or less on time. We had an unexpected roadblock with some of our boxes not showing up. This is the large boxes. They do our custom boxes for our kits. So the company that does our packaging has experienced a little bit of a slowdown, so that's happening. So if you ordered a Super Sherman or a Hind, it might be another week. They're telling us the rest of the boxes will be in the 10th. Meanwhile, we're scrounging around the office looking for boxes so we can get as many out. The warehouse, I should say, not the office. There's no empty boxes in the office. But that was one of my tasks. I'm trying to organize my tasks for today. I am working on, just so you know, everything is working fine at the moment, but looking at the long term, if we end up having to be shut down for any more extended period of time, production is going to suffer. As much as I'm trying to get everything decentralized, get everything in people's houses, it is going to be slowed down. It's complicated, things going back and forth. We can't work on things. One person has it, then they have to give it to the next person. It all takes time. So production is going to start slowing down. We will slow down production over time. especially if we get locked down over time. I mean, if this keeps up and it's looking like this is going to be a long-term process, we will fall behind. So I'm actually working on doing whatever it takes to keep Brickmania going, because certainly I don't think the landlords of any of our locations are going to be like, oh, you don't have to pay rent because you're not open this month. That's not the way it works. So we have to pay rent. We have to still come up with all this money. So if you have the ability and are interested in any of the things that we have in the pre-orders, do it now. Order it now. It's really going to help us in the long run, because we're going to have to, we need the money for payroll, we need the money for rent, we need the money to keep going. I know you guys are bored at home, so we can help each other out. We do have a lot of stuff in stock right now. I've been in the customer service area looking around, and we're trying to mark down some stuff that's just kind of sitting around. So some of the figures that have big quantities, for example, we're lowering the prices on. And just some stuff that it's kind of leftovers we're marking down, plus doing stuff that would actually help you at home, like marking down the game, giving deals on that. So look for all that stuff today in the emails going out and the videos, all that stuff. Just want to give you this update from me. It is almost 6 a.m. here in Minneapolis, getting my day started, and hopefully I will have a long, productive day. Thanks.
Quick look at this week's restocks going into production. We have another batch on the way of the Long Tom. That's the 155 millimeter howitzer, the G532 prime mover, which is a great complement to the Long Tom, and of course the HH60W Pave Hawk. This is each one of these are getting a batch of 50 copies. Probably the only way you're going to be able to get these right now is to pre-order them. Pre-ordering helps us right now. Of course, we are kind of on lockdown in Minneapolis, a mandatory lockdown, and my crew, who many of them are working at home, can actually start ordering the parts that we need for this. So they actually have. These have already been in production for a week now. But we're letting you pre-order them, so when they do come out, we'll be back at work here in the office, and the parts will be arriving just in time, and we'll be able to get these bad boys out. So pre-order now, 50 of each coming through the pipeline. Stores need restock, so when they open, they will get more too. So you do have some competition for the restocks.
So there you have it, Brickmaniacs, episode 3 of the Quarantine Chronicles. We have a ton going on this weekend. Hopefully that's enough to keep you busy and keep Brickmania at the front of your mind as we continue through this quarantine. So thank you so much once again for your support. Go ahead and get your randos and take advantage of everything we have available this weekend. And then make sure to hit up those auction items because they close down on Sunday night. You'll be able to tune in with us on Instagram and other places as we track those and follow them down. I'm very excited to see what those 2017 kits go for. Might even be able to get my hands on one myself. We'll see. Thanks for watching.